Hey y'all, welcome to Without a Candle. This is a space for real talk about spirituality, energy work, healing, community, and the very human mess of beginning. We're your hosts, Carla and Carlie, two rooted practitioners, shop owners, and lifelong students of the unseen, walking this path in real time with you. This isn't perfection or performance, it's lived experiences, honest conversation, and the kind of wisdom that grows both in the light and in the dark. So take a breath, settle in, and let's begin.
So before this today, we've already recorded two podcasts, and that was with two people very special to us, very close to us.
Yeah,
So lots of journey.
featured in season 2.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited for that. Season 2 will launch close to the week of Christmas, so Yule.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
So if we say low energy or seeing low energy, we are. And so we've done two podcasts, had some great fellowship and lunch here in the shop.
Yeah.
And honestly, we're just kind of both ready for a nap.
Yeah.
But this podcast is to launch Friday, so 2 days from now. Today is a Wednesday. And sometimes you just have to get shit done, right?
Right.
And so here we are. There's zero excuses. I've got my coffee in my hand and Carly's got her water.
My water
So
with my lemon
more.
and Celtic sea salt. Well, probably after this, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
So if the tone's a little bit different, that's kind of why.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited.
Yeah,
You
me
know,
too.
I never know, and neither do you, where these conversations are going and what messages are coming through in the moment. Because today you had some aha moments, right?
I did. And it was in conversation with our second guest.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who said what before this, because whatever I said clicked and it made me go into like my deep thought. And I feel so bad I kind of like spaced for a moment. But it was around the topic of education to our community and like what we offer and like finding a value in that. Like how do we keep pricing to honor our value in our education versus where we're at in our community, like where our community is at financially, right? And so it got me thinking about how
I had mentioned about the religious text.
Yes.
And where and who and how I believe those came about and what regions got what.
Yeah.
Because I believe that they're all basically one and the same message, but on our availability, mental availability on deciphering. That sounds right. Something like that, yeah. Digesting, maybe that's a good word for today.
Deciphering.
Yes, and utilizing that knowledge, and how as humans, here and now, some of us don't always have the availability to process certain things.
Yeah.
Right.
And so
and that led you to say
that led me into my thought process of we're all on a soul's journey, and in this lifetime we're experiencing the human experience. And so maybe the reason why we're not mentally available to really understand the education or really understand the importance of aspects of the journey,
right,
is because our soul isn't meant to.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes too, I almost just saw radio static, right? And I'm getting ready to explain this. It's not just on the receiver, right? That they maybe can't understand the message. And I think I did a lot about this too. Is sometimes the one broadcasting the information, those two people aren't syncing up.
Yeah.
Sometimes people can articulate things differently or better, right? Because I find myself in some of these higher vibration conversations that there's such a gap, that it's nice to have that third party kind of fill in and help tune tune out that static,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
I feel like I can see it better than I can articulate it.
No, to me, that explains it well. Yeah.
We're on the
Yeah.
same radio station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have been for us to be working as well as we do. But after I had this aha moment, I kept going back to that video that I was watching on the TV here while I was doing some shirts, and I could understand the host totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came to what the guest was saying, it was like I was listening to the Peanuts. The wah, wah.
You weren't ready to hear it.
Yeah, like mentally, like I couldn't, like I wasn't supposed to understand.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to hear what he had to say.
So I would keep tabs on that, and I would keep revisiting that
I'm going
and
to
see if it is linked to the information or if it's something maybe just linked to that person.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was an interesting aha of, oh wow, I am on this journey, but maybe not everybody is supposed to be on it.
Yeah. And
Right
so
now.
was it the last recording I had mentioned how I usually jump to share every little thing
Mhm.
and how now I've been kind of guided to kind of lean back. So I'll put a pin in that. Lean back and not share everything because you can spend so much energy sharing with those that can't hear, right? And so the little nugget that I got was that maybe I needed time to appreciate the knowledge and wisdom for myself.
Yeah,
And
for
that's
sure.
not selfish.
No.
So the little nugget, a little download, and I said, I'll put a pin in that for those watching.
That also gives you the opportunity to educate yourself on a deeper level so you can properly educate as well. Because even though we have, a fraction of the information, there's still a broader picture that we need to expand on to be able to get our collective, our community to understand,
There's been more pieces that are making sense from throughout the years as I'm listening to more of the videos on YouTube, these broadcasts from Dr. Paul Leon Masters. He talked a little bit more about it was a religious text about, well, I don't know if it's quite just religious. Many are called, few are chosen, something like that. So few are chosen to be able to understand.
Yeah.
So that's it differently too.
Yeah.
So it's really got my wheels turning about how many of these, this is going to sound shitty, but how many of these seeds needed water? And they're all planted. But some of them, are just dead seeds. They don't need to be entertained or watered.
Yeah.
And when they are ready to understand, maybe they'll come back through. Hey, we see that often, right? We see people leave for a year or so at a time.
Yeah. We just had one person here yesterday that hasn't been in for like a whole year. So that was nice to see her. So it's quite interesting.
How does it feel? Oh, you want to go ahead and finish that?
Oh, yeah.
How does it feel to be able to look back and say we've not seen someone for a year? Because it's not been that long. Because we've only been open.
I know.
Or a business for a year.
Yeah. We're about to, well, I mean, sometimes it feels like we just opened, and then other times it feels like we've been open for decades already. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like it just feels like it's always been the way it is now.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to remember the way things were before.
Yeah.
I've mentioned that before.
Yeah. That was another thing that we had mentioned today because we had that memory pop up of this backspace. And I'm like, oh, it used to be pink.
Oh, the weird shelves all around that were falling down and just
not
made it love.
Yeah.
Man. It reminds me of, when you listen to the old timers talk, or I guess now maybe we are the old timers.
Maybe.
And they would share stories about 10 years ago. And, at that time you were only 10 years old.
Yeah.
So now, solo going into business, we first started before COVID too. And so we've both been in the egg business for about the same amount of time. But it's crazy to me. So be like, oh, I've known that person through business since 2019.
Yeah.
It's kind of surreal.
Yeah, for sure.
Rewarding.
It's a very, Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
humbling for sure, nostalgic. And it's weird that I'm saying nostalgic because it hasn't been to me long enough to be nostalgic. But I think all of the growth and all of the changes and where things are kind of just settled now, all of that does feel like it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird.
Right.
It's so weird.
It's a feeling of nostalgia. Yes,
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. So
Kind of like the feeling of being home.
yeah.
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 Well, that's fine.
And then it also feels weird this week specifically for me because we have officially entered the slow season now that the market is done. Yes, we have a Christmas market, but it's already planned. I finished planning while all the meat markets were going on, and now we just have to go through the motions of
It's sold out.
yeah.
For it even gets to go chance to go public.
Oh,
Words.
no,
It didn't even go public. Chase, you know what I was talking about. It
yeah,
didn't go public. The applications went out to our previous market attendees first.
well,
And
it's our email list. So all of the approved vendors that we have, they're already vetted. I don't need to vet them again.
yeah,
You know, so we have an email list that we send stuff out to, and it's so nice being able to just
yeah,
here you go.
not to even really advertise much for vendors.
No.
Yeah.
So I mean, we sold out so fast. I have a waiting list, like right now.
Yeah.
Because we only have so much time, you know. And at one point, I was envisioning, like, oh, maybe we should expand to at least out of Walnut. And then I remembered the parade.
Okay.
Mm.
It goes that way. Yeah. I'll probably drink some water. So the Christmas market is going to be on the same side as the maiden market.
Yeah.
And that's just to help with traffic flow in and out. Okay. So a little bit longer, 2 to 7 or whatever, I think.
Yeah, 2 to 7. So it'll be too late, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah, we got something planned for that too.
Yeah. We have a couple of new things planned.
Yeah.
For it, and I'm super excited.
And we're brainstorming more about 2026. That gave me cold chills to say that out loud.
I know. When we were talking with
Teresa.
Yeah,
we can talk about her. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff.
Yeah.
So, and it really hits home how respectful of boundaries people are.
Absolutely.
Right? I hope that she feels today that, like with her classes and participation, that she really does basically have free reign of whatever she wants to teach and host.
Yeah.
Because there is that respect of boundaries, right?
Yeah. And I love the fact that, like, if we would have never, like, had the conversation where it was casually brought up that when she's here, she sweeps, or when she's here, she picks up, or whatever, I would have never known. And that's the type of energy that energy exchange that is part of that mutual respect. Like, she doesn't have to broadcast, like, hey, I did this.
Right.
And we don't have to ask her. She just is like, this also the space that I'm going to help tidy.
Common respect for this space, a common love for this space, not so much. And now we do love and appreciate, our practitioners too, but it's different when it comes to maintaining that space. Yeah. It's just special. Yeah.
Somebody takes the time to come in like 5 minutes early and just tidy up and make things presentable how they feel matches the energy they're bringing in.
Absolutely.
And then cleaning up after themselves. And not that nobody does it.
Right.
But it's just,
I don't clean up after myself.
Well, we're different.
Are we the exception to the rule?
We are.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Sure.
We are kind of the exception.
We have, it feels like Jamesa and Jill are caretakers sometimes.
They definitely are the mother hens of the shop, for sure. They definitely take care of all the things that we just kind of let.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta do this.
Fine.
Yeah. So then they pick up the slack, and it's really appreciated.
So I know it's going to be a minute, but we had someone reflect on a story from years ago.
Oh,
Something that we had no.
yes.
How does that feel to know that there's still witnesses? And
Mhm.
we mean that in a true, pure-hearted way. Witnesses and testimonies that haven't been surfaced yet.
That was crazy.
Yeah. See, we're ready for now.
We're so ready for that. It was crazy in a good way because I talked to this person probably at least twice a day,
Yeah.
every day since I've known this person. And when I say at least, it's probably like
Sometimes more.
oh yeah, for
You
sure.
count like the text messages and the Facebook Messenger and all the things.
The video chats. Like we talk literally about everything. And
I need to sneeze.
oh, I was like,
Oh gosh, we're Delphi's just on the channel now. Here we go.
um, so hearing that for the last like 3 years,
Yeah.
that has been something that she has kept to herself, and she felt comfortable enough to share that in the podcast series was humbling for one, and for two, I I could feel it.
Yeah.
Like when she was talking about it, like
Sincere, full sincereness.
yeah,
And the closure that came out of that. And then so sharing today was a little bit more closure.
yeah,
So today it was brought up also about sharing emotions, setting boundaries and sharing boundaries,
yeah,
and then vulnerability. And how both of our journeys, different timeline, obviously. I think sometimes people forget that there's 10 years between us, almost 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, even we forget sometimes.
yeah.
Um, that started with, you reminded me her name was Renee Brown, and her
Brene Brown.
Brene, not Renee.
Yeah.
Renee. with an
Brene.
E. Okay. So thank you for that. Maybe that goes in the notes. And her TED talk about vulnerability.
Mhm.
So have you listened to any of the books? Probably not.
So you probably should if you really enjoyed her TED Talk. Because I think it's I'll have to remember the
Yeah.
title of it. It talks about shame and perfectionism and all of that.
Oh, so
yeah.
that could probably be an ongoing post then, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how you'd want to do that.
I know
But we could share podcast links.
Yeah.
Maybe we could share YouTubers,
Yeah.
books, and then whatever else.
Yeah.
Because excuse me, we've had a lot of the same clientele, but a lot of the different clientele too. And we're all in so many different stages of our life.
Mhm.
So you may reflect back on something I recommended a year ago. Be like, okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm ready for that one now.
Yeah.
Right? So let's figure out how we can get that list.
We could
going.
definitely do that.
We're both
Oh,
tired.
sorry guys.
It's good though.
Yeah.
When you release that much energy
I know.
and energy gets light, eyelids get heavy,
Yeah.
bellies are full.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, is there anything else from today that really was a moment with you?
So I was very intrigued about the first guest. I don't want to give names yet because you guys will eventually.
You'll hear this.
Yeah, you'll eventually hear. But the first guest,
Pay attention to what we're wearing.
yeah,
Right. And then you'll know it's recorded when.
they're interested in sound healing,
Okay.
and I wonder how that is going to help progress their journey and kind of, itch the scratch of curiosity for them and just see where it leads them because right now she's very still at the threshold where she hasn't crossed over into it yet. And she's peeking in and she's analyzing and she's watching and she's asking questions. And so being able to watch that is a huge honor and I'm very excited for that. I'm also very excited to see where 2026 leads another individual in the shop because she's also very hesitant. And I have a strong feeling that in 2026, she's going
So
to.
we're talking about the same person right now?
No,
Oh,
a
okay.
different
So
person.
you switched. Oh,
Yeah.
I know who you're talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a strong feeling that in the new year,
Yeah.
it's gonna.
It's been mentioned again recently.
Really?
I'm like, so I know that I pushed before, and I'm not pushing anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that conversations are still the same when you're
Yeah.
but you know, boundaries, and we've talked about the boundaries around not chasing people too, right? That they need to be willing to come to the well and drink the water.
Yeah.
Right? And guys, if you take that religiously, whatever, it's not a problem. Or if you take it to the Kool-Aid, you know, side of things, that's not. I mean, we're not. Yeah, so we're not culting.
Yeah.
But they have to want it.
Yeah.
You know, we've been on that trend for quite some time, spending a lot of energy watering the seeds that don't want to be watered.
Yeah,
you know.
for sure. And when it feels like the right moment for them, I know that they'll jump on it when it happens. Um, just like you coming to me and saying, "Are you gonna shit or get off the pot?" And I was like, "Yeah, it does feel like the right time. Okay, I guess I'm on it."
Yeah, fair to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm often called out on the spirit level to just do the things, right? The amount, and it's not an overwhelming amount, but the amount of times where I'm not here to work, um, work, but I'm here for customer service days, and I end up delivering messages anyway.
Yeah.
It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of one of those things. So we have a phone ringing. I think it's a work phone though.
It is.
So I'm not going to answer it. It's fine. So if you're calling, sorry. Is there anything else today, Carly? Like today just kind of feels like a hey to their face.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a check-in day.
Yeah.
Share some thoughts and some downloads and maybe get perspectives on what you guys think from what we've shared. One thing that I do think is worth mentioning today is we have a customer appreciation mixer.
Okay.
November 15th. Um, the customer appreciation side all day, 10 to 7, but the practitioner side is 2 to 6.
Okay.
And what I think that's so important to discuss right now is because it gives people that opportunity to venture in to different modalities or with different practitioners and get more of a knowledge, get more of a foundation of what the hell is craniosacral or what the hell is reflexology
Right.
or stretch therapy, or maybe you want to try out a new tarot reader, but you guys don't want to feel pressured to invest in book yet.
Sometimes you just want to meet the person.
Yeah.
You just need to meet the energy.
Yeah.
Right.
So, our goal is with this is that our practitioners are going to be here 2 to 6. We're going to have light refreshments, and you get to sit down and chat with them. You get to learn who they are, join a group discussion. Maybe you have a one-on-one question that they're happy to answer.
Right.
But we'll have like their business cards so you can dive a little deeper into them outside of the shop as well. And start setting up your self-care regimen for 2026. We have all of these services for a reason.
Yeah.
And I feel like each one of them plays such a vital role in your journey.
In your well-being.
Yep.
One way or another.
Yeah. And not just in the moment or temporary. All of these can be extremely impactful for the rest of your life. And you don't have to do them. Yeah. You don't have to do them all the time. You don't have to, you can book ahead. You can be like, hey, this is what I want to do for like 6 months, 3 months, or even a whole year. And see where that takes you. But maybe you just pencil in when they're going to be here and make more of a conscious effort to
seek them out.
To seek them out when they're available. And do something for yourself because self-care is so
And that's
important.
it's also about supporting who's here, right? Because something a lot of small town people hear is, well, I wish we had something like that in Cynthia. You fucking do. You're just not paying attention.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing the people that we still meet that don't even know we're here,
Yeah.
that don't know we're a thing, that don't know what the thing is behind the door.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to ask, like, I'm just going to, call out there that our village does more of that person to person sharing.
Yeah.
Spreading the word. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
And
and maybe we'll even implement a referral program for next year.
Yeah.
Come in and you're shopping, and I ask you how you heard about the shop, that you put that person's name on there, right? You put that person's name in a drawing, okay? So, and then maybe that looks different. Maybe that's a good thing to implement on a customer appreciation day. Maybe if you've been around since the beginning, there's someone implemented for how and when you share, right? A reward system.
Yeah.
So,
customer appreciation.
yeah. Why are we doing that?
Oh, so, November 7th is our anniversary.
And
My son's birthday.
Yeah.
So it's bittersweet thinking about that.
Yeah.
So we're celebrating 6 years in business, 3 years on Pike Street.
Yeah.
And since we have been here on Pike Street, we have done some type of customer appreciation day.
Yeah.
And so this year we're adding the mixer into the mix. But also we're not going to advertise what we're doing for you guys that day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a day of surprise, and I think that's going to be fun in itself.
Right. Well, I mean, it's important. We appreciate the everyday person that walks in the door no matter what's going on, or especially when there's nothing going on. Like showing up is special, but to show up the day of something and a lot of it is so we can support the other practitioners by encouraging you to come in day of to kind of see what we've got marked as special prices for you guys. We've got a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. So I'm excited. I mean, a lot of merchandise. A lot of new merchandise.
Yeah.
Who knows? I might even have the bracelets restocked by then.
Let's hope. Those are
low. I know.
Those are good.
Can't even tell. Like when they were all spread out like that, like I think they were scared. So when you pull them all together, like, ooh, that's all it's left.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most purchased bundles for sure.
Everyone loves the bracelets. Yeah. We got some new merchandise in today, and then I have one more new, some jewelry and some other stuff coming.
I'm excited about that.
And then probably before the market, we'll have our teas like officially ready to go, like in the bulk.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And we'll have some other new wellness type teas as well.
I need that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so that's my goal is to get some like.
Can we talk about herbs for a second?
Yeah.
What's moving the fastest right now?
Mullein, elderberry.
Those are probably the two top ones.
Yeah, mullein and elderberry for sure. Those have been like I can't keep them in as fast as I get them. And then few. We don't have it. We haven't carried it, but it's been something that's been asked over and over and over again. And for some reason, I can't get my hands on it. It's something that I've been looking for a long time. And then I want to say the chocolate chai tea.
That's my favorite.
Goes pretty quick.
Oh my goodness, chocolate chai.
I'm gonna have to like
a little bit of honey and a splash of vanilla creamer. Sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah. It's a little spoiled.
I want, instead of hot chocolate this year, that's gonna be like my go-to.
Yeah.
But I want to add my functional mushrooms into it.
Functional are fun.
I mean, depending on the day. But I always like to brew mine in more steep it in milk. So if I'm replacing it with chocolate this season, I want to add like a little marshmallow to it.
Okay.
So good.
Maybe to the boys.
Yeah.
Masterson Bakery to make you some real
Oh,
marshmallows.
I was just thinking, like, should I get some homemade ones?
Or maybe
But,
Weston. That could be fun with Weston.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He does like that.
It's so good for sore throats too.
Yeah.
So back to herbs.
Yeah.
Replenish is coming soon.
Yeah.
So if you've been waiting on something, it's on its way.
I should be on Sunday placing that order. So, and then we've had echinacea on the list to get. So we're going to bring in at least 2 new herbs for the apothecary, putting us closer to 100.
Yeah.
So I think we have 92 right now, maybe 93. Yeah, that doesn't include teas. So if there's any recommendations that you guys are looking for, let us know.
She shouldn't have asked.
I know.
So then we need to look at the list and together.
I know.
Yeah. I'm so excited you say stuff like that.
What's next? And so, the teas are being moved to a bulk pricing. Bulk pricing. So we're no longer going to be pre-packaging. We have tea tins now. We can also just put them in a bag if you guys have stuff at home, like we do the herbs. But we have tea tins that you can bring back and refill.
Yeah.
16 ounce or 3 ounce.
And if you're bringing a container in to refill, like, to me, it doesn't matter what you're bringing to refill.
Yeah, it doesn't matter either.
It's silicone, sometimes
glass, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's that. But definitely plan to stop by on November 15th.
Okay.
Because that's going to be a really fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah, fun day, fellowship day. Everyone's going to be here. The whole team. The whole team will be here.
I'm also excited about this Friday.
What's this? Okay.
Well, I mean, it won't matter if it's sold out.
Oh, Janice's we might have a girl party coming. So Janice is hosting her first event on Friday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Adult only, crafter, witchy, Halloweeny.
We'll be open late today.
So we'll be open late, probably till 11 night-ish, depending on whenever Carla can't hang anymore.
Which right now, what time is it? Like 3?
Yeah.
Today it's 3 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm barely hanging on.
Yeah. So we're excited for that. And then we have a tarot reader that is actually returning.
Yeah.
So you guys forgot about her officially if you don't know her from Main Street. She'll be making her debut back on the 15th at the Mixer. And then we'll get her on the schedule. So I'm super excited to have Monique back. And
we dropped a little nugget.
I did. So there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next 2 months are going to be a lot more fellowship centered.
Yeah.
Events.
So Karlie mentioned earlier, like a slower season. That doesn't really mean for retail. That just means life in general. Like our retail side does not slow down right now.
Okay.
But what slows down right now is the event planning, all the extra things that we were traveling to do. Does that make sense? Like it's not
not needed 24/7.
Yeah.
Not being needed 24/7.
There's less sense of urgency.
Yeah. And then our events in the shop have slowed down a little bit. Obviously, we still have stuff going on, but not.
And that's just because the needs different right now this season. People are needing more of those gifting shopping hours.
Yeah.
And they're not really investing in events.
Yeah.
Or services right now, which is fine. We're good with that.
Yeah. So, man, I think that's it, guys. Thanks for listening to all the yawning. Sometimes on our episodes just need to be like, you guys are a brainstorm, you guys are a catch up, and our place to just get out everything that's on the mind. So I hope there's some value and hope there's some takeaways.
We dropped some nuggets. We dropped some things. So we did, start the conversation, sharing what we had already done for the day.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm really thankful that my Reiki appointments for today rescheduled. Yeah. I'm so kind of sad about the one illness related one. but it just is what it is. And
It's awesome.
I needed it. I couldn't imagine this moment, this Carla could not have imagined doing a Reiki session, these things. Because this is 3 hours now in podcast now, right? More probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thankful about how things turned out.
Good.
Right? Okay. That sounds fair.
Yeah.
So you think that's it then?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we are checking out.
Yeah.
Not crashing out quite yet, but it's not far. I can
No.
tell.
Yeah. We're close. So we'll see you next
Yeah.
time.
Bye, y'all. Thanks.
Thanks for spending time with us today. If this episode stirred something inside of you, you have a question, a feeling, a spark, or a topic suggestion, we'd love to hear from you. You can find the connection links in the footnotes. Please share the episode, message us, tag us. It helps our small circle ripple wider. But until next time, stay grounded, stay curious, and keep tending to that inner flame, even without a candle. Until next time, bye guys.